don't know if you can make that out, but there I am. Tickle design poncho. It only goes down to the waist. And for $30 off of a guy on Facebook. It's got a hood, got a drawstring here, got a drawstring at the base. Goes over my pack for the most part. Ice House Canyon. It's about 6:30. Supposed to meet a guy up here. We're both running about an hour late because of Labor Day traffic. I'll give him about another half hour. We're gonna go up into that black, that gray. Spend the night. Continue on tomorrow. I got my hat covered up. Okay, we're up here starting about 7:30. We're gonna start at 5. It's gonna get dark real soon here. But it was raining on the way up. We're at Ice House Canyon. And someone's with me. What's your name?
Alberto Guerra?
I mean, a YouTube user.
Alberto Guerra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, on my last long hike, I did with a friend of mine, Derek. We did Deep Creek, top to bottom. And while fishing the creek, I didn't have my camera in my hand. I had my camera about 300 or 400 back of me on a rock because I was wading about chest deep through the river, fishing holes here and there. I hooked up a couple nice trout, but then I saw something shoot across that I thought was like a 3-foot carp. And I thought, it's too cold for carp, so I took a closer look. It was a beaver. I couldn't believe it. I came home and asked anybody, do you know if there's beavers in Deep Creek? And some guy told me, yeah, they come from the Mojave River. Now this guy lives out there. Tell him that story.
Yeah, I live right there in Victorville, which is right next to the Mojave River and borderlining Apple Valley. And I go there all the time, you know, on my spare time. And you see the beaver dams, and you can see the remains on the trees. Just like in the cartoons, you know, how they, you know, cut it and right in the center, it's barely hanging on there by like a thread. Exactly like that.
So I wasn't seeing things.
Yeah.
I saw a beaver shoot across, like right where this rock is, about 4 feet ahead of me, like a torpedo going across at the bottom. Then went under the overgrowth, never came back out. So I might have a tunnel in there or something, I'm not sure, but I told Derek, I saw a beaver. He said, no way. I said, yeah, I saw a beaver right there. So, it's been verified.
Yes.
Too bad I didn't get it on film though. We're up to that area where the spring comes out. There used to be a cabin up there too. Spring comes out and crosses. Look, with the mist, it looks like the rainforest. In Star Wars, they were on those speeder bikes.
With the Wookiees?
Yeah, the Wookiees, and what were those other things called? Those bears, those teddy bear things.
Oh yeah, those little, yeah.
Ewoks. Okay, we got lost in the fog. We couldn't see like 10 feet ahead of us, and somehow we ended up down the gully, but we made it back up. We're at Columbine now. This is the one you don't have to filter anything. Just fill in my Camelback straight out the spring. No filter, no tablets. We don't need no stinking tablets. Ice cold water.
Hey.
You fill up? We have less than a half mile to go. Look at this. This is the YKS light that I got from YKS Company. The beam. And these have been on for 2-3 hours, and they were used for about 4 hours in the last hike. You got flood, and with a pull your hand beam. It's a nice light. Right around $10, I believe. 3 AAAs. You can look at YKS. I'll put a link to them underneath. See how many looms it is, the length of the battery and such. But like I say, this is my second trip. I did Deep Creek with this, and it was on 3 or 4 hours at night, and it's been on at least 2, maybe close to 3 now. Still going strong. Okay, I brought the Foster's can. It's really cold. he checked the temperature. It was 30 degrees when we got here, and it's dropping quick. Started. He brought a tent. I brought this 8x5 tarp here against this log. It's hard to see, but my bag's way back in there. I'll show you in the morning. This trash bag's gonna be my door. The other side was pinned down against this log. We're inside this tent. It's a 2 or 3 man tent.
It's like a 3-man tent, yeah.
3-man tent. Get out of the wind. Got some mashed potatoes. He made mashed potatoes, and he made some shrimp.
Yeah, for now.
And then I got this. I got the heat going against my legs. My legs are numb. It is cold up here. What do you want to bet it gets down in the teens early morning?
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely, at least 15.
It's cold. It's really cold. And I'm sleeping outside next to that log. There's a log here, and then right on the other side, I got the tarp coming from the top of the log, going straight down. The 5 and the 8 long, and I got my Tyvek in there, my Z-Light, and then my sleeping bag, my 20-degree sleeping bag. There's barely enough room to crawl inside there, real snug, but it should keep me warm. I'll let you know in the morning. Right now, bon appetit. Okay, there's that. I don't think you can see it, but it's down just below 30 now. And it is, let's see, it is 11:35 at night. Below 30, so early morning. This is the only opening here. Let me see. This is the only opening. And the wind's coming from the other side. I got my boots blocking here. I got this trash bag I'm putting stuff in. Camera and everything. And I got this bivy bug net over my face in case there's scorpions coming out here. This is how close I am to the log. Look at that. You know there's probably scorpions, and that's why I put the bug net. Then down there, that's closed off. Ridge rest. I mean Z-Light. 23 bag. I'm closing. I'm going to bed. I'll show you everything in the morning. There's barely enough room. I'm on my elbows and my back's touching the top of the tarp. It's only a 8x5 tarp. So there's about 6 inches over this log. Coming down at this angle, you got about a 60-degree angle. So you got about 3.5 feet across, about 3 feet across, because it's only 5 feet. So you got about 3 feet going across. 3.5 feet maybe. I take up all the room. I'm shaking. Okay, here's where we end up camping. Look at this. That cloud layer, that's what we hiked up through last night. And we got lost in it for a while. Look at that, it's an ocean of clouds. Over there, in between the tree and the mountain, that's the Baldy Bowl. I have videos hiking that. That other one's Bear Flats. I think we'll be coming down that one tomorrow. Sunday night I'm gonna do a hike. I think I'll be coming down that Monday. Look at the sunrise right here. It's the Lytle Creek side. Mountain. Here up there is a rab 8x5 tarp. That's what I used to cover me from this side of the log down to about that rock. So my bag, that tarp was soaked. My bag, a little soaked, a little wet, not much, but this bivy is wet, and the condensation of that tarp was so close to me. So I have this bivy, only 6 ounces, my bag, pillow, internal X-Lite half frame, Tyvek Z-Light. Right there's where I slept, tucked up under that log. Man, my hands are just numb. It is so cold up here. Here's that poncho. It's got some draw cords here and here. It only goes below your waist. Has a hood. 30 bucks. Facebook, that gear flea market. Integral design. It worked. Okay. There it is inside the pack. I think it's 3 or 4 ounces. I don't know. Can pack small. He vacuum packed it in a Ziploc, in a vacuum bag when he sent it to you. Completely flat. Coffee brewing. Okay, the YKS, there it is. There's the headlight. See that? You got these 2 buttons here. Pops out, 3 lights in it. Here, watch. Bend that down so I can, like, see, you got that. It's on your head, and then pull that out. Then the that's it from flood. See that? From flood. From flood to high beam, just by pulling it. When I was flashing it last night, you see a little square. Also, on another video that'll load prior to this, or should already be out. Hopefully, it's one of my best videos, I think. Deep Creek. You'll see a little square. That square is from that circuit board inside there. It's a magnifying glass here. So he gave me some old time maps that he found at a yard sale. AAA old time maps of the areas I hike. So in trade, here you are, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks for the maps.
Thank you for the good times and everything. That's awesome.
There's where our tent was. He was camped up there. He was on the upstairs, and I was down here on the downstairs. He's got his tent all packed up. I was on the downstairs, tucked right up under this log. I've sat on this and had lunch many times over the years, and I always thought, one day I'm gonna sleep here. That one day was last night. You can see where my Tyvek and my Ridge Light were dry. You can see where his tent was. It rained on us continuously coming up. Then we get up here, put our tents up and tarps up, get inside, and it stops. But then that cold wind went through all night long. Still cloud cover down below. Got a woodpecker over at that end. We're going down this way. I let chipmunk. There he is. He came over here smelling my water bottle. We're going down. I think we're going to go up on top of that, I believe. There he is. He's chasing that bird. Look at that. Oh, here he comes again.
You found it?
Oh yeah, I dumped my extra pasta in his bushes over there. Oh, he found it. Look at that.
Huh?
Yeah.
Woo.
Look at him. Ah, these noodles. Some more snow. Okay, we're looking at 7:35. Lattle Creek. This one leads down to Middle Fork. I'm not sure the name of this. It's just offshoot creek that comes off of the Middle Fork. But this goes down, hits Middle Fork. Middle Fork goes down and hits Lattle Creek where these stores are. Right there, there's a woodpecker. Little house even built right there. Come over this way and look at this. Cloud City. Look at that. Can't really make it out.
Is that who I look like there?
No, you expect Lando Calrissian. to come over here with a shuttle, pick us up. Cloud City. Look at all this ice on the ground. Look at that. It got cold. It got into the 20s for sure. I don't know if it dipped below 20, I'm not sure.
Got a backpacker down there.
Those clouds over there, other side of the ridge, those are clouds going down Ice House into the Baldy Village. And look at this one. Look at that. Hopefully this will show on video, but there's frost dripping out of all the trees. Look, there's so much back there. It looks like it's raining. Right in that area there. Just all the frost from these trees melting. All the dew. We're really close to the peak now. And man, what a view. If you guys are local, you've got to do this trail. Y'all know the Ice House. Y'all know the Ice House trail. When you get to the top, when you go back down, if I remember, I'll show you the sign. Show you which turnoff to take. And I'll show you something to look for on the way back or to this peak. We're gonna go cave exploring in the gold mine. I've done it previous on video, but if this is your first video of mine, check back. You can see it's on there also. This last little bit is steep, but it's worth it. Look at this. There's places you could camp all over here. Here's one campground right here. Look at this. Get this log. Get some snow on the ground. Get hammocking if you're easy, which I'm going to do while I brought a hammock, a new hammock. I'll show you. It's called the Sub 7 hammock, 6.5 ounces. And look at this. This is awesome. There's Etiwanda Peak is over that way. There's another trail before you do that last climb where you can hit that one. Cloud City. Looks like the ocean. We're in Catalina, your Parsons Landing, and you see that ocean, you see the ridge going around. There's little islands out there.
This is awesome. Very good.
Look at this view. Look at that downdraft in the clouds. Whew, little dip. Imagine jumping off here with a hang glider or one of those flight suits with the flaps. There's a Baldy Bowl. So we're looking north this way. Go up there and check that out. Here's a perfect shot of the Baldy Bowl. Dead center. It's where they used to ski. I think the 20s. Before the notch was put in. The old Sierra ski hut still stands up there. On weekends, we usually unlock it. There's usually somebody around there. You can go in, just ask them, and look at all the historical photos on the wall. They have a pretty historical library up there too. Behind chicken wire, if I remember right. but you can look at the book and see them. Etowanda Peak.
You been up here a long time? No. Half an hour? Oh, okay. Anything I gotta do here? No, it should be all right.
Look at this. This right here resembles the east side of Baden-Powell. I said earlier we're gonna have lunch. Actually, we're gonna have breakfast. It's only 9:20 in the morning. We only had coffee when we woke up. Have breakfast now. That other spot's pretty windy. This looks like a nice little spot. Backrest. That's a nice little spot for breakfast. Look at that. Over there we're looking at, that's the canyon that goes back and dead ends at where Comanche Trail comes up to Ice House Saddle. That's that canyon you're looking at there, which means Middle Fork is on the other side of this, which means you're looking at Vegas way out that way. You're looking at Gorgonio way over there. I'm gonna go out here on this. This is the northeast point. Whoa. It's too high for a rattlesnake. Oh, lizard. Yeah, bluebelly. I can see him right there. Look at him. Right there. Beautiful specimen. Northeast peak. Ledge. Some trees out here. I'm hoping to find a little place I can hang my hammock up that's out of the wind. Right here maybe. Where I could cook breakfast. Here's a quick look at our, we're having breakfast. He's having shrimp and mashed potatoes left over from last night. It's good though, huh?
It's good, yeah. Especially when you're starving.
Worked up an appetite. When we're here in the sun, I got my setup, boiling the water. The caldera cone set up with the frosters. I'm gonna have this biscuits and gravy. That's the top. Cup holder, spork, some napkins, measuring cup, a bunch of drink mixes. But then over here, look, nature's ice box. We had a couple beers. He's on his. I got mine. His is almost frozen. So I'm going to make me some raspberry iced tea. And it will be iced tea. I didn't use the snow. I used water out of the bladder of my backpack. Let that chill. Chilling. I'm gonna set myself up my hammock right here. Have breakfast and then kick back over there and digest. Look at this thing. This thing is comfortable, huh?
Yeah, it is, dude.
Now the hammock itself is only 6.5 ounces. It's got these plastic, I think they're plastic, they might be aluminum. Yeah, they're aluminum, I believe. Anyway, it's got these, I got these slap straps. I've had these for a few years, quite a few years. There are 5 loops, so you can pretty much adjust it.
Man, this thing is light.
Got it set up here. Let's go once around, down, hook it up to where it fits best. You always want to go a little bit higher to allow for sag. Anyway, it's pretty nice. Later on today, he's got to be out of here. He's got to go somewhere at noon. We got to be back down at cars about noon. But after he takes off, I don't have to be anywhere for about 4 hours. I'm gonna find a place off the trail. I know right where too. A little above the trout ponds, there's a park area. Park there and go upriver where no one will bother me. And I'm gonna set this up, set my alarm for 4 o'clock and go to sleep. See, look at this. This has been warming up in the sun for about the past 10-15 minutes. Well, that's cooking and setting. It should be about ready. My ice cold iced tea, hammock. Yeah, that shrimp and potatoes was good.
Yeah?
He gave me a taste that he mixed the shrimp with the mashed potatoes, instant potatoes. That was good. It's a good combination. Oh, that's the best iced tea I've ever tasted. Ice cold, and I have a beer waiting for me for just before I go down. One of the rare things, rarely seen in the wild. Look. Over here, watch. Let me climb this tree. Look at this. It's the circle of life. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries for the rest of your day. Hakuna Matata. Simba, welcome to the world, Simba. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata means no worries for the rest of your day. Hakuna Matata. Yeah, I need a little drink holder on my trekking pole.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll have to put one on when I get home. Okay, we're back down at a lower level, and this mist, this cloud level is rising, starting to break up. So we're gonna be hiking down in this. No good, huh? Okay, look at this. 53 minutes ago, we were on the back side of that, and probably 2,000, maybe 2,500 feet above where we are now. But now we're back at the mine. We're gonna ditch our packs right here, and I'm gonna show them this mine. If a bear comes out, he wants to wrestle it, I'll film it. Right?
Yep.
Here we go. This is where I was gonna sleep last night. I was thinking about it, but we didn't make it this far. The rain and the fog prevented it. Oh, it's a lot more rocky than I remember too. Wouldn't have been a comfortable sleep. Let me get in there and I'll turn it back on. Okay, here we go. This is one of the Mount Baldy mines. Whew. Dead end there. Let's see if you can see anywhere they were blasting. Yeah, there you go. There's a hole there where they're blasting. A hole there, I think. Where the drill went in. Bunch of gnats, ladybugs. That rock, how worn it is from boots going over the years. Look at that. Okay, I'm standing. That way dead ends right there. See that? Dead end. Dead end. This is a cave in here, looks like. Yeah, they tried to go up here. Look at that. They did go up. I don't know how far back. They did go up though. Some mineral water dripping through. Some more here. The starting of a stalagmite. Still have some of the original bracing in place. At least it looks to be. Yeah, look at that. Don't touch that stuff, that'll come down your head. That's barely on there.
This?
No, this wood. Right, yeah. This wood up here. It's got a bunch of rock on top of it. And on my last video, I went down there. I'm not going to go down there this time. It just goes down, drops down maybe 30 feet, and then goes over, goes down a couple more feet, then dead ends. Cave cricket right there, look at that, 2 of them. Whoa, 3 of them.
Cave crickets?
Yeah. They're blind, they have no eyes really. Oh, they have eyes, but they're barely anything.
That's cool.
Eat one, protein. I was hoping to find an anaconda.
Look at that. Why?
Because it'd be one of the rarest things ever found in these hills.
This is cool, man.
Look at that. This was somebody's place of work about 100 years ago. This is where they came to work every day. And you know, out of all those thousands of miners that were back here, you know what they were saying at one time or another. There's no doubt. It's impossible it didn't happen. You know, at one time, even if it was just in their mind and under their breath, they're swinging that pick. You know what they're saying, don't you? Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. You know they were. As stupid as it sounds. As stupid as it sounds. You know they were. This is the Baldy Mine. This is en route to Cucamonga Peak. About 20 minutes past the Ice House Saddle on your right hand side. You can't miss it. If you do, you're awful tired and you stumbled right past it. There's a cable in the road. Ouch. Whew. Okay, here's Ice House Saddle. That goes down Ice House Saddle to Ice House Trailhead. This goes to Kelly. This goes to Middle Fork, Cucamonga Peak. It's 2.4 miles. It's almost 2.5 miles we went. But that's a steep 2.5 miles. En route to Cucamonga Peak, the center one there, you'll see the mine. It's probably about, when you reach this sign, if the sign here is broken, when you reach this big tree with the moss, it's probably about 20 minutes ahead. We're heading down. There's the log I slept by. Look at this. We're going down into the mystic fog. This is the cloud cover that we were looking from above. We're 3 miles to go, and we're out of here. There's where we were. We came up, let's say, Ice House Canyon. We came up here. I'll tell you the you are here, elevation 4960. We went up to 7580, and then we went up to 8441. We checked all this. 8441. Over there.
Oh.
Anyway, this is where we started. This is where we're separated. But I have some cover coat for you. Come on down to my truck. Give him some cover coat so he can clean up his area out there in which area?
Victorville. Apple Valley.
So Don, your cover coat's making it out to Apple Valley and Victorville. Here we go. Trail trading, just like the Native Americans. He gave me a light, flashlight, solar power. I gave him a headlight, the YKS. And what else was it? Oh yeah, he gave me some maps, so I'm giving him some cover coat.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey,
I'll
man.
put it to good use. I promise.
Thanks a lot for coming.
Thank you. Appreciate that adventure.
See you again for sure.
On the next one.